Today we're going to be using SPSS to conduct a paired samples t-test. In this example, my sample is 130 students where yours will be much larger. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Analyze, Compare Means, Paired Samples t-test. So in this example, we are matching samples based on the demographic characteristics of being a first-generation student and a low-income student, which gives us your trio status. In this example, we are conducting a paired samples t-test to determine whether there is a statistically significant difference in the mean of the dependent variables cumulative GPA and semester GPA. And the independent variable is going to be trio status. So what we will do for pair 1 is we're going to put trio status in variable 1. So you select it and hit the arrow button, and then cumulative GPA in variable 2 for pair 1. Next, we're going to select pair 2. Again, we'll enter trio variable for variable 1 and then semester GPA for variable 2. We'll hit the OK button and this will generate our output. So in our output, you can see we have a few additional tables compared to what we have in the past. We have our paired sample statistics, then we have our paired samples correlation, and finally we have our paired samples test statistics. So the paired samples correlation tells you how well the two different dependent variables, semester GPA or cumulative GPA, and independent variable, trio status, are related to each other. So we can see in the first row that there is a correlation of 0.110 with a p-value of 0.213. So if we are comparing that to our alpha of 0.05, we can see that there is not a statistically significant correlation. However, on pair 2, this one was looking at semester GPA, we can see that we have a correlation of 0.218 with a p-value of 0.013. So as we compare that to alpha, we can see that there is a statistically significant difference. Next, we will move down here to our paired samples t-test table. We're going to look in the third to last column, and this shows us our t-values here. So for pair 1, we have a t-value of negative 36.244 with 129 degrees of freedom, and a significance level of p is less than 0.001. Even though the significance level here is recorded as 0.000, the p-value won't ever be 0. It will only be recorded as less than 0.001. Next, we have in pair 2 our t-value of negative 25.917 with 129 degrees of freedom, and a significance level of p is less than 0.001. This indicates that there is a statistically significant difference in cumulative GPA and semester GPA mean scores based on whether a student is or is not part of the trio program.